started his racing career, and he was invited as a guest of honour. He said yes on one condition: you've got to let me race. Well, water pump practice problems left him down in 16th on the grid. Added to that, of course, it was wet in the race. Could they expect Schumacher to pull out some magic? Well, Liuzzi leading before the start, and there would have been 15 drivers anxious to keep a copy of the timesheets. Look, this is the day when I out-qualified Schumi in the wet. Fantastic stuff. Liuzzi leading. David Four, his championship rival, in 9th spot on the grid, and Vitantonio Liuzzi in the number 1 machine. Schumacher in 30, climbing from 16th on the grid. He knows this track like at the back of his hand. Grew up here. He and brother Ralph used to spend all their spare time karting here, and if there's anywhere where you could expect Schumacher to go well, other than perhaps Monza in a Ferrari, this is it. Schumacher charging. Marco Asma, the Estonian, is in front of him in 29, but not for long. Schumacher is 4th. Liuzzi passed for the lead as well. He's under pressure, and past him goes Saro Giusetti and Marco Adiggio. David Four, his main rival for the title, had expired on lap 1. So Liuzzi was secure of the title before the final race was over, but Schumacher was right behind the fastest man in practice, showing that qualifying in the rain and having a water pump problem compared to most of them who qualified in the dry wasn't going to hold him back. Bouncing out of the corner to try and keep his speed up. Schumacher using all the old tricks and dicing with the regular championship front runners. Passed there by Nico Rosberg, son of former world champion Finn Keke Rosberg. And sharing the team with Nico is the nephew of Ron Dennis, Lewis Hamilton. Well, Schumacher in 5th spot at this stage, with Rosberg staying ahead of him. The ice-cool German reeling in the young Finn and easing his way through. Rosberg not to be overawed. Meanwhile, out front still Giusetti from Ardiggio, with Vitantonio Liuzzi in 3rd. Soon though, Schumacher is up ahead of Liuzzi. He's in 3rd spot. But the best laid plans of mice and men go astray. Schumacher crashes out on lap 15. The engine stalls, and as ever he'll try and restart. But in fact, he can't manage to get it going. Saro Giusetti of Italy wins the race from countryman Marco Ardiggio, with Frank Pereira of France in 3rd. 3rd in the championship standings before the race. Liuzzi in 4th ahead of Rosberg, and Lewis Hamilton in 7th spot as they cross the line. Well, Liuzzi has done enough. He is the 2001 FIA karting world champion, and you can imagine the emotion behind his rain visor. Still one more race left to go at Köppen, and fortunately for the masses of Schumi fans, it's, well, slightly less damp. Liuzzi on the front, and soon into the lead. 23 laps of the Köppen track for this last race of the season. And Liuzzi leading, Marco Ardiggio in 2nd place, Saro Giusetti in 9 in 3rd, Michael Schumacher still squabbling there. And Liuzzi punted out by Karen Burton in the battle for 2nd place. Saro Giusetti leading. Frank Pereira in the number 2 machine, battling with Ardiggio, number 31, and some chap called Schumacher. Understeer, a real feature of the slick surface. And Pereira, who was in the lead, pushed out by Marco Ardiggio. Ardijo going on to take the checkered flag from Saro Cisetti, with Schumacher in third, ahead of Rosberg. But Ardijo immediately disqualified for unfair driving, which means that Saro Cisetti is the winner in the end from Michael Schumacher. But as for the championship, Fiuzzi is the points winner, and Saro Cisetti, with a great weekend, moves into second spot ahead of his countryman Davide for the best of the Tony Kart run.